Hi everyone, welcome to Unwind Flow Yoga. I'm Amanda and I'll be guiding you through your practice today. For today's class, we'll be doing a 30-minute Be Present flow. And the sequence of our practice will be what I'll refer to as a seed flow, meaning that we're going to add on to our sequence one pose at a time, and we're repeating as we go through. So this is a really great way to reconnect to your breath, reconnect to your movement, not stay anywhere too long, and just sort of get that sense of being refreshed. So we'll start by making our way into child's pose here. You won't need any props except for your yoga mat, but we will be kneeling a little bit. So if you'd like to add a little bit of extra cushion, you can grab that. From here, we'll make our way into a child's pose, which means we'll bring our big toes close together and have the knees as wide apart as is comfortable. From there, we'll sink our hips back towards our heels and then slide the hands forward just as far as is comfortable, and then bring the forehead down towards the floor. If the forehead doesn't meet the floor, feel free to bend the arms and rest the forehead onto the forearms, or you can even grab onto a little bit of extra cushion. Ideally, we'd like our forehead to touch something. I'm going to keep my head a little bit further up just for sound reasons, so you can still hear me clearly. And then once you've arrived into your pose, I'll invite you to connect to the breath. So if it's comfortable for you, breathe in through the nose and release the breath out through the nose. Staying there for a few cycles of your breath. And once you've found that rhythm of breathing in and breathing out, see what you can notice about how it feels to be here right now, just breathing. You can even close the eyes here if that helps you have a little bit more of an internal focus. Something I notice as I stay here, as I breathe in, I can feel the abdomen making contact with the thighs. I can feel myself softening a little bit further down towards the floor. Take another breath in. And exhale, release out. And then from here, let's take both hands and walk them over to the left side of our mat. So keeping the arms still about shoulder distance apart, we're just walking them over to the left. And then really sink the right hip back towards the right heel, stretching through your right fingertips. Getting a nice stretch through the right side of the body. As we're sitting all day, the side body area, especially into the low back, can get a little stagnant. So bringing in a little bit of a stretch, creating a little bit of space will set ourselves up for our practice. Take that next breath in, slowly find your way back through center, and then walk the hands over to the right side of your mat. Same thing, arms about shoulder distance apart, walking as far as is comfortable, and then once you've found your depth, so you can get a little bit longer on the left side body. So left hip drops back towards left heel, left fingers reach forward. Take another breath in. Exhale, let it go. As you inhale, come back through center. Find that center line child's pose one more time. And child's pose can be sort of your home base. So as we go through our flow, if at any point you'd like to make your way out or you need a little bit of a rest, just make your way right back here and then join us when you're ready. From here, we'll start to move. So walk the fingertips back towards the thighs and then bring the thighs so they're about parallel here. So we're sitting back onto the heels softly. Bring the hands towards the heart and just take a breath in. Exhale, release it out. Take another breath in. Exhale. This time we'll start to move. So inhale, right fingertips find the floor behind you. Left arm will sweep up and overhead, finding that side stretch here. On an exhale, bring yourself back through center, palms touch, and then inhale, second side. Left fingertips find the floor behind you, right arm reaches on your inhale. Same principle here, drop the heel of the hip back towards the heel. Exhale, find your way back through center, take a full breath in. Exhale, let it go. We'll repeat that and then we'll add on. So inhale, right fingertips find the floor, left arm reaches. Exhale, palms touch. Inhale, second side, right arm reaches. Exhale, palms touch. On an inhale, walk yourself forward, hands and knees for tabletop. Pause for the breath out here, really spread the fingers wide, and then one cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly towards the mat, look up. Exhale, round the spine, press the floor away. And then on your inhale, sink the hips back towards the heels, find that kneeling position once again, hands to heart, pause for the exhale. Adding on still. Inhale, reach over to your right. Exhale, come back through center. Inhale takes you over to the left. Exhale, find center. Inhale, come forward, tabletop pose. Exhale, pause. Inhale, one cat-cow, drop the belly towards the mat, chest forward, look up. Exhale, press the mat away, around the spine, look down. Inhale, find a neutral spine. Once again, pause for the exhale, and then extend the right leg back behind you, flex the right toes, dial the toes down towards the floor, and extend the chest forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, right knee meets left, pause. On that next breath in, left side, left leg stretches back behind you. Keep the crown of the head reaching forward, get long. Exhale, knees come together. Sink the hips back towards the heels, pause. Take a breath in. Exhale, release. Stay with it. Inhale, reach over to your right. Exhale, hands touch. Inhale, come over to your left. Exhale, hands touch. Inhale, come forward, and then pause for the exhale. Prepare for that cat-cow. On your inhale, catch a wave here, come forward. Exhale, press and round. Inhale, come back through center, and then extend the right leg out behind you. Pause for the exhale. And then this time we're going to hug the right knee in towards the chest and then step it in between the hands. So we're coming up into a kneeling lunge or Anjaneyasana. When you're ready, root down to the feet, sweep the arms up, grow along through the spine, bright fingertips, breath in. Exhale, hands to floor, right knee meets left, pause there. We'll repeat that on the left. Inhale, left leg extends back out behind you, get long. Exhale, left knee hugs in towards the chest, step it in between the hands, root down through the feet, rise up, coming into your low lunge. Take another breath in, maybe look up. Exhale, takes the hands down towards the floor, and then swing back onto the heels, reset here. Take a breath in. Exhale. We'll begin again. Inhale, stretch over to your right. Exhale, come back through center. Inhale, stretch you over to your left. Exhale, center. Inhale, walk the fingertips forward. Pause for the exhale on your tabletop. One cat-cow. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, press and round. Right away here, inhale, find neutral spine. Right leg extends out. Exhale, right foot steps in between the hands. Rise up on an inhale. Now really ground down through the feet here because we're going to sweep the arms behind you. Reach the crown of the head forward so you're on an angle. And then from here, tuck the back toes under, really power up through your right leg, and then lift the back knee up. On an inhale, rise all the way up into crescent lunge. So like a lunge shape, soft bend in the back knee. One more breath in. Exhale, hands find the floor, tabletop pose. Knees lower down, pause. And then we'll do that on the left side. Inhale, take the left leg back out behind you, big stretch. Exhale, knee to chest, step the foot. Rise the arms up on an inhale. As you exhale here, flow the arms back behind you, reach the chest forward, squeeze in between the shoulder blades, really open the chest. Tuck the right toes under and then power up through your left leg, coming into this leaning crescent shape. On an inhale, soft bend in the back knee, rise all the way up into crescent lunge. Pause for a full cycle of your breath. Maybe noticing a little bit of a stretch through the front of your right leg. And then exhale, hands find the floor. Lower both knees and then sink back into your kneeling shape. Hands towards the heart, take a breath in. Exhale. Continuing to add on here. Inhale, right fingertips find the floor, left arm over. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach over to your left. Exhale, hands towards the heart. Inhale, come forward, tabletop pose, spread the fingers. One cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, press the mat away. Inhale, find neutral, and then take the right leg out behind you. On an exhale, bring the knee in towards the chest, step the right foot in between the hands, rise the arms up. On an exhale, tuck the back toes under, reach the chest forward, power up through the arms here, and then use the full body, rise up into your crescent lunge in this kneeling shape. Take that next breath in, rise all the way up, crescent lunge. And then on an exhale, find that leaning shape once again. So strong arm, strong right leg, and then option to stay here, or we'll take it into warrior three, Virabhadrasana 3, where we'll walk the left toes in and then pick the left leg off of the mat. Coming into this shape where we're working towards parallel with the floor through our upper body and our left leg. Take another breath in. Exhale, left toe softly find the floor, arms rise. Exhale, hands down, find your tabletop pose, knees to floor, pause there for a moment to reset. Using your next inhale, extend the left leg back out behind you. Exhale, left foot in between the hands, rise up, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Tuck the back toes under, lean halfway forward, and then use an inhale, power yourself up. Strong leaning crescent. Think about an arrow through space. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge, arms reach. Exhale, once again, arrow shaped, leaning crescent. Strong through both legs. And then once again, option to stay here or rising up into Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. Walk the right toes in, balancing on our left leg. Staying with your breath here, even in a little bit of stillness. Take that next exhale, right toes find the floor. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands plant. Step back into our kneeling shape. We're going to pause here, 3 breaths. Reconnecting to our present moment here. Noticing what maybe we've stirred up in the body a little bit. See if you can come back to this present moment, just one breath at a time, one pose at a time. We'll begin again. Inhale, right fingertips find the floor, left arm reaches over. Exhale, palms touch. Inhale, left fingers to floor, right arm reaches. Exhale, hands towards the heart. On an inhale, slide the hands forward, tabletop. Next breath in, coming into your cow pose. Drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, look down. Inhale, return to neutral, right leg extends back out behind you. Exhale, right knee to chest, step the foot in between the hands, rise the arms up. Exhale, lean forward, tuck the back toes under, strong right leg, lift yourself up. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Once again, warrior 3, if you'd like to take it, balancing on your right leg, lift the left leg up. Exhale, left toes find the floor, rise the arms back up. And from here, we'll spread into warrior 2. So I'm going to widen my stance a little bit. Right toes are still pointing forward. Left toes are facing the long edge of the mat. And we're sinking down into our right leg, right knees over the ankle. So we should feel a little bit of engagement in the legs, especially this inner right thigh. Keeping the legs as they are, we'll use our next inhale breath to come into reverse warrior. So right palm will rotate up towards the ceiling and then extend the right arm up and overhead. And what we're looking for here is a side stretch. So we're extending through the right side of the body. Take another breath in. Exhale, take the hands down towards the floor, and then we come back into our tabletop. So knees down, hands down. Preparing for our left side. Inhale to extend the left leg out behind you. Exhale, left foot steps in between the hands. Rise the arms up. Tuck the back toes under as you swing the arms back out behind you, and then lift yourself up into leaning crescent. Inhale, arms reach up, crescent pose. Exhale one more time, arrow. Stay here or coming into warrior three, Virabhadrasana 3, balancing on your left leg. On an exhale, right toes find the floor, rise back up, crescent lunge. And then warrior two on the left. So we're widening the legs a little bit. Left leg stays where it is, knee over ankle. And then looking down at your right leg is straight and the toes are facing the long edge of your mat. Looking over your left fingertips, maybe get a little lower. And then inhale, reverse your warrior. Left palm reaches up towards the ceiling and then reaches back towards the back edge of your mat. Stay low into the left knee. You got it. Take another breath in. Exhale, take the hands down towards the floor and then step back into our kneeling pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, let it go. Adding on still. Inhale, reach over to your right. Exhale, palms touch. Inhale, reach over to your left. Exhale, palms touch. Inhale, walk the hands forward, tabletop. Exhale, pause. Inhale, drop the belly down towards the floor, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, look down. Inhale to extend the right leg out behind you. Exhale, knee draws in towards the chest, and then step it forward. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, come into that leaning shape. When you're ready, lift the back knee up. Next breath in, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, arrow. Inhale takes you into warrior three if you'd like to go there. And then exhale, left toes find the floor, arms rise. On your exhale, warrior two, spread the arms, sink low into the right knee. On an exhale, reverse warrior. From here, straighten into your right leg, but keep a soft bend in the leg. And then come into triangle pose here. So take the right fingertips forward, and then on an exhale, right hand finds the right leg, left fingertips reach up. And I'm staying a little bit higher for this variation to keep length through both sides of the waist. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. And then exhale, hands find the floor. Preparing for our left side, so coming into our tabletop. Inhale, left leg extends back up behind you. Exhale, knee to chest. Step it forward, arms rise. Exhale, swing the arms back behind you, chest forward. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back leg up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, arrow. Stay there or warrior three. On an exhale, right toes find the floor, arms rise. Exhale, reverse warrior. Widen the feet a little bit, look over your left fingertips. On an inhale, reverse warrior, left arm reaches up. And then straighten into your left leg for triangle pose, Trikonasana. Reach the left fingertips forward as far as you can reach. And then exhale, left hand to left leg, right arm reaches up. Reach the chest a little bit more forward. Feel steady in the legs. On an inhale, rise back up, reverse warrior. And then exhale, hands find the floor. Sink back into your kneeling shape. Hands to heart center, take a breath in. Exhale. We just have one more add-on. Take that next breath in. Right fingers to floor, reach the left arm over. Exhale, palms touch. Inhale, reach over to the left. Exhale, palms touch. Inhale, come forward, coming into your cat and cow. Using these familiar shapes, these repetitions to start to really dial into the breath here. Using the breath to guide your movements. Allowing you to feel familiar. Rising up into that crescent lunge. Exhale, arrow shape. Your choice here if you'd like to come into warrior three. And then exhale, sink back, crescent pose. Before you find warrior two. On an inhale, reverse your warrior. And then start to straighten into your right leg so you can come into triangle pose here. Staying here just for one breath this time. And then inhale, take it back, reverse warrior. Our last add-on here, we'll keep the right knee bent, reaching the right fingertips forward, and then left arm can just be down on the left side of the body. Option to stay here in this reaching pose, or you can take it into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, into this upright version. I have a wall here, so I can't extend my arm all the way, but finding a little bit of this balance here. Flex the left leg, flex the left foot to engage the left leg. And then exhale, make your way back, reverse warrior. Notice the steadiness with both feet on the floor. And then exhale, windmill the hands down, kneeling tabletop. Left side, our last time through. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, footsteps in between the hands. Rise the arms up. Exhale, lean halfway forward, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up. Coming into your crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay for the exhale. And then use that next breath in. Straighten your left leg. Reach the left fingertips forward. Find triangle pose. One breath. Slowly inhale to rise. Back up, warrior two. And then keeping the knee bent, reach forward once again, and then this right arm can just slide down the right leg. Option to stay here or start to walk your right foot in this time, coming into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Noticing here how it feels to be steady, even in this off balance pose. Noticing what it feels like to be here right now in this moment. Take another breath in. Exhale, both feet to floor, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands down. Step back, kneeling pose. Taking a few cycles of your breath here, choosing to stay in this kneeling pose. You can come back into child's pose. You can even come into downward dog. Find somewhere where you can be still for about 5 breaths. Noticing again what you may have stirred up in the body. Noticing how different you feel now. And noticing if anything is lingering. Anything you'd still like to let go of. And we'll do a little bit of acupressure to see if we can shift anything that's lingering or remaining that you can sort of let go of as you transition back into your day. So coming into comfortable seated pose, however that looks for you, we're going to do acupressure on a point called kidney 27. And we'll use 2 fingers, so we'll use both hands, and it's a point that's just underneath our collarbones here on either side of the sternum. So I'm just gonna find my collarbones here and go straight down and just make sure I'm not on that center bone in the body. So it doesn't have to be any more specific than that. And then gently using my 2 fingers, I'm just gonna start to tap gently. So just finding this area in the chest where we can use our 2 fingertips, tapping lightly so we can still feel it, but it's not painful. And we're just enjoying this tapping sensation just for a few breaths. This point can be really useful to dissolve any tension in the chest, kind of clear anything away, really looking for that clean slate sensation. It can also help to tonify any sense of stress that we have. And even if it doesn't feel like anything's happening, see if you can just stay with it, maybe 1 or 2 more cycles of breath. And then when you finish your last round, just releasing the hands to the thighs and take a moment to pause. Allowing yourself to be still once again. Noticing anything that may have shifted in your experience. And then when you're ready, we'll make our way to lie down on the back, keeping the knees bent, feet on the floor. Doing a little bit of stretch for our outer hips, so hug the right knee into the chest, cross the right ankle over the left thigh, reach the right knee away from you, and then option to stay there or pick up the legs, interlacing the fingers behind your left thigh. Head, neck, and shoulders remain rested on the floor, and we don't want this to feel like a lot of effort here. Take another breath in. Exhale, release. And then we'll switch sides. So left knee hugs in, cross left ankle over right thigh, and then you can draw the legs in if that's accessible for you. Otherwise, leave right foot on the floor. Giving yourself a moment to pause in this pose. Staying connected to your breath. Take another breath in. Exhale, release. Right foot to floor and then the left. This time, hug both knees in. And then drop both knees over to the right side of your mat. And you can use the right arm as a little bit of an adjustment. So rest the right arm on the left leg. Left arm comes out into a T or a cactus shape, however much room you have in your space. Dropping into your twist. Noticing if you have the right arm on the left leg, if it feels like a lot of effort, just let it go. Nearing the end of our practice here. Trying to use as little effort as possible. Take another breath in. Exhale, bring the knees back through center, and then switching sides. Drop the knees over to your left. Give yourself a moment to find a shape that feels comfortable for you. Take another breath in. Exhale, release. Take your inhale, slowly bring the knees back through center, and then give yourself a hug. Take a little rock side to side. And then when you're ready, we'll come into our final pose, our Shavasana, our final rest. So extend the legs long onto your mat. Heels can be as wide as your hips, as wide as your mat, as wide as you have space. Take a moment to walk the shoulders underneath you to create space in the chest. If it's comfortable for you, you can softly close the eyes. Enjoying a few moments here in silence and stillness before transitioning back into your day. And then from here, we're just about at that 30-minute mark. So if you have a little bit more time to linger in this rest pose, please do. But if you need to, make your way up and back into your day. Bring gentle movement into fingers and toes. Circle wrists and ankles, move the head gently side to side. Take your inhale to reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest. And then roll over onto one side. When you're ready, start to press yourself up into a comfortable seated pose. We'll take a final breath in all together. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, palms touch. Take a moment to extend gratitude to yourself for making it to your mat today. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.